Hi everyone, welcome back to New Dram Drinker. This week we're doing another episode in our pouring it, drinking it and enjoying it with friends series. Nico's going to tell you a little bit more about who's chose the whiskey this week and what that whiskey is.
Hello. So our friend this week is Andy Purslow. You might know him on social media as Ardbaggie. We first met Andy because Paul Gibbs invited us to the Wet Wee Whistle Whisky Society. It wasn't. Too many W's for me. Which is in the Black Country. So we went along one of their evenings and people were so friendly. It was a really great experience. A lot of whiskey was shared that night. And we've met Andy a couple of times since and we've always had really great evenings drinking lots of whiskey. So he is our friend today. And the whiskey he has chosen is... So as you saw from that little video, Hibiki Harmony is the whiskey that I'm going to be drinking today. As you can see, we have already, or Ant really, has drunk more of this. We've had this quite a while and I didn't get on with Japanese whiskies really early on. I remember really early on in our journey, it was just too much for me. I couldn't do Japanese. There was too many flavours, too much going on. I didn't find them easy to drink. We went to a Nicky tasting not long after I'd sort of started trying to drink drams, and I remember only liking one of those, and that was Nicky from the barrel, which I'd drunk at home. So I was a little bit hesitant when this was the whiskey that Ant said I was drinking today or this week, but actually it's been a very pleasurable experience, so I'm okay with it now.
So that's telling me that your impression of it has changed since when we first had it till now?
I think I probably tried it, couldn't drink it, and haven't looked at it again. I genuinely think I just thought, you know, Japanese, I'm going to dabble at some point, but not right now. So I would say the whole experience of drinking this whiskey has been one of sheer pleasure for me, and I'll explain why.
I think your journey, as well as being, you've kind of tried to visit different areas in stages rather than mix it all up, haven't you?
Yeah.
When you were trying to learn your way through it all.
Yeah.
So I think at the start you were kind of Irish and you didn't really want to try and come out of that, did you? You just wanted to stay on that path.
I think I found early on that I liked Irish and I could drink them, and I think I had an experience of Japanese whiskey and thought, I can't drink it, I will park that.
Yeah.
And I kind of learn like that. I like to saturate myself in one area and learn as much about it as I can. I do that in all areas, not just whiskey.
And Irish was your safe place, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100%, yeah. So I think I know I can drink Nicky from the barrel. I like Nicky from the barrel, and I think you were quite happy to drink the Hibiki Harmony. I had kind of made my mind up. It wasn't for me, and I wasn't that fussed. So this was quite a challenge when you told me this is what I was drinking, Anthony.
That's kind of why I chose it, to be honest, because if you keep on doing the whiskies that we know you like and love, and you're not really learning anything.
No.
The videos will all just be you drinking a whiskey we all know you like.
But this has been such a great experience, because I feel like I can see what I've learned by drinking this whiskey. It's been a great week for me this time.
Which is exactly what we wanted, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so colour, Andy actually gave us a colour, so...
I just think sunshine yellow. Everything about this whiskey makes me think of sunshine and outdoors.
Yeah, Andy said light amber, which is echoes.
It's just sunshine, yeah.
Right, on the nose?
So on the nose, initially, and I'm getting it now, grain. I just got a whole waft of grain. It's not a sweet whiskey at all. This is what makes me think of outdoors. It's like this grassy hay. I'm thinking like fields, you know, like straw fields, like the hay, the straw, it's just been cut. Grass. There's definitely floral notes, flowers, like actual flowers. I couldn't tell you which ones, but that's what I was thinking. Not sweet. And when I first nosed this, I just thought, my initial thought was grain. I got that. And then I just thought, oh my goodness, there's so much going on, it's really complex. And then I almost gave myself like a pat on the back, because I was like, it's complex. And I know that, I can recognise that it's complex. There's lots going on. Whereas I think before I would have gone, whoa, I have no idea. Whoa, I don't know what it is. I liked that, and that made me sort of sit with it longer probably than I would have done, because I was like, okay, there's a lot going on. Let's see what I can pick out. So yeah, definitely all still. It's that outdoors. It's that lovely fields and being in the countryside, florally type thing.
Cool.
Things that can't come to mind.
Okay, and these notes. I love his notes, to be honest. They're you can really tell that the whiskies take him somewhere. You know, like how we've said, it takes you places. Or
Took me to a field.
Yeah, he's a very similar to. It's took him somewhere. You've got orange marmalade,
Okay.
honey, loads of sweetness, furniture polish,
Oh, okay.
which I imagine would go hand in hand with the next one, which is dusty bookshelves, spice, oak, Milky Bar chocolate hint, and hints of red currants.
Wow. So I would say his are completely different to mine then.
Different, but
Yeah.
it took him to a place equally like yours did, just took him to a different place.
Yeah.
He went on
Dusty
a different-
bookshelves.
Yeah, he was on a different
Furniture
journey.
polish. Yeah. That's really interesting,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
So, do you want to try it?
Mhm. First of all, it's so nice to drink. It's just a really, really nice whiskey. I found with this one, it's quite cold when you first sip it, and then it warms beautifully in your mouth. There's that lovely spicy tingle. There's a bit of a malt, like straw, a bit of wood, like almost like oak. You know, you get all that those warming flavours. It just really, but it's not like a spicy punch. It's not like really strong. It's just that real subtle, lovely, warm tingle. It's really, really lovely. And you know what I would say? This is one of those whiskies that makes me want to have another sip. It's almost like those flavours are just so... It's a complex whiskey, but I'd say it's so well balanced. There's all these different flavours just sort of mingling around. It's like... It's just delicious. Deliciously, like, tantalising. It makes me want to have another drink.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And these notes they echo some of yours. Spice, cinnamon, honey sweetness, hints of orange peel, citrus, dusty oak floor. I think you said oak.
Yeah.
Vanilla, white chocolate.
Yeah, vanilla I can get, and there is a slight sweetness, but it's not a sweet whiskey. I'm going to say as well, I can get, I think Andy said it on the nose, red fruits.
Yeah, red
I didn't get any notes of fruits. I've got floral. I'm going to say I can get red fruits on the palate, but they're not sweet. So I'm thinking like plums maybe and apples. Yeah, that kind of, yeah. It's just delicious, absolutely delicious.
And does that deliciousness go through to the finish?
Oh, let me just have one more drink. It's that warmness. There's this subtle tingle of like spice. Yeah, it just lasts. There's a nice lingering spice. I'm going to say I can taste almost the fruits. Maybe that's why it was on the palate.
Yeah.
Right at the end.
Yeah.
It's almost like I want to say cherries. Maybe it's like a cherryness.
Okay. Cool.
If that's a word, cherryness. So not a cherry, but just that cherryness little... Yeah, it is. It's quite warm, lingering, that soft spice, that subtle, all those subtle flavours. Yeah.
Andy's finish was honey sweetness and dark chocolate bitterness.
He got a lot of chocolate, didn't he, in that whiskey?
Yeah.
I didn't get any, but then I've said before, I'm not very good at chocolate in whiskey.
Especially I can't even imagine white chocolate, because that is really getting.
Well, that would be
specific,
really
isn't it?
creamy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe if you were thinking vanilla milkshakes, maybe it's a step further, isn't it? White chocolate. It's not my favourite white chocolate.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
They're great notes, aren't
Really good, yeah.
they? Conclusion?
Delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah. Would we... So I'm going to change that. Would you buy the next bottle of that to go onto the bar?
Yeah, probably.
£76-ish pound?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Andy's conclusion. He says, he's no stranger to Hibiki Harmony, a very sweet, silky, velvet drink, a combination of many different distilleries and oak casks from Suntory. He thinks it was produced to plug a gap when the age statement started to be discontinued. He thinks it's a tad expensive and not a whiskey he would actively seek, as it's a little bit too sweet for him. which, from what you'll know,
I didn't get lots of the sweetness. Yeah, it's really interesting. I've had other whiskies that I thought, oh, they're too sweet. You know, like mead that I can't drink because it's just too sweet. I didn't get huge amounts of sweetness from that. I think because, for me, it's so well balanced with the subtle spiciness. It's just that warmth. It's just, for me, it's a really well balanced whiskey. I've thoroughly enjoyed drinking it this week.
Definitely say from this one that you've both gone on opposite journeys with it, which I really love.
It's interesting,
to be honest, because I find it just so like entertaining that you could be sat in the chair next to you now, and you could both drink out of that bottle and have complete opposite, and he could tell you a story of where it's taken him, that memory, that place, and you could do the same, and it would be polar opposites. Literally, it's amazing, really, isn't it? You know, it's one thing that we never knew whiskey could do before we drank it.
Not
so thank you for that, and thank you to Andy for his lovely notes.
Great
they were
notes.
Amazing.
Really
anything else you would like to say?
If you're still enjoying the series, please send us your comments, send us your notes for Hibiki Harmony. Let's see if you've got anything similar to me, similar to Andy, or completely differently. I've just got to the point now where I've noticed that, you know, there isn't really any right or wrong. You smell and taste what you get, and people can have different things and similar. I'd be really interested to see what everybody else thinks. So yeah, thank you. Don't forget, if you want to become a certified original, you just have to contact us. It's all on the website,
It's easy to do. Just go onto the website, click on the Certified Originals tab, and it will take you to the registration kind of process. It's all free.
Just let us know.
We're releasing extra videos on there that only members will see. It's growing quite nicely, isn't it, at the moment? There are a nice few members, and they're enjoying the extra videos. So if it's something that you'd like to do, please, by all means, go and sign up, and we will get you in. Thank you very much. You got some left again. Blimey, you're getting too good at this.
It's a good night, isn't it? Thanks for watching. Pour it, drink it, enjoy it.